Well, as excited as I am for the Kentucky Derby, I may be more excited about this interview. I don't even know how to introduce you because you wear so many hats, literally and figuratively. I'm talking Mattress Mack, entrepreneur, philanthropist, sports enthusiast. First of all, I just read an interview with you. I got to give you back one of your quotes regarding the Kentucky Derby. And this is from Horse Racing Nation. I'm going to bet early, I'm going to bet often, and I will bet with both hands until I run out of money. I'm going to bet about $3 million to $4 million. I get nervous betting 50.
That's exactly right, Ren. I'm going to bet early, often, with both hands, and try to bet $4 million. We've got a promotion going at Gallery Furniture right now. Says if a favorite wins the Kentucky Derby on May 7th at Churchill Downs 2022. As the favorite has won 6 out of the last 9 Kentucky Derbies, customers get their money back free. So I got to bet a lot and hopefully have the customers win a lot of that Kentucky Derby money. So we're going to be a big part of that win pool over there.
Oh, I guess so. Yeah. And we're talking about Epicenter for Steve Asmussen, and that horse coming off a big win there in the Louisiana Derby. And he had previously been in the Risen Star Stakes, which looks to be a very key race. But also going in the Kentucky Derby, we would be remiss not to bring up Smile Happy, a son of your Runhappy. What does that feel like for you? I mean, we've seen all the branding for Runhappy across our tracks here in the United States, which is, I think it's genius. What better horse with that name, Runhappy, to be an ambassador for the sport?
Runhappy is, I think, an ambassador for the sport. He ran drug-free, just hay, oats, and water, no drugs his entire career, had a great career, and was champion sprinter, Eclipse of Champ sprinters. Now he's got this great horse named Smile Happy and lots of other great horses, too. So he's turning into be quite the sire, and I'll be conflicted on Derby Day. I'll be cheering for the favorites. The customers can win their money back. And I'll also be cheering for Smile Happy, Ren. But my ideal situation would be a dead heat between the favorite, probably Epicenter, and Runhappy. That would be happy on both ends.
Well, and that's the thing. You just mentioned that Runhappy was a champion sprinter, but let's not forget he's by a Kentucky Derby champ in Super Saver. So why not?
He is by the Kentucky Derby champ and Super Saver. Smile Happy won the Jockey Club over the track at Churchill Downs. And of course, that's a big factor. He likes the track. So once the draw gets made, we'll see who's going to be the favorite. And it should be very exciting. A wide open Kentucky Derby in 2022. And it should be the most exciting 2 minutes in sports coming up May 7th.
Oh, it definitely is. And you make it all the more exciting. And I actually, going back to Runhappy real quick, I know you got to go see your boy recently. How is he doing over there at Claiborne? I saw him back in the fall.
He was doing great. It looks good. I took a friend of mine who's a bucking Bronco rider. He was very impressed with the way that Runhappy looked and his conformation and the amount of muscle he had on him. So Runhappy's doing good. He's got lots of girlfriends. He's having a good time in Stall 1 at Claiborne Farm.
Stall 1, that famous stall, Secretariat, Unbridled, Easy Goer, incredible, right? So
Right.
now it's not just about the horses for you, though. I mean, you put up, what did you win? $14 million on the tournament that we just had?
I won $14 million on the basketball tournament when Kansas won. So that made me extremely happy. A lot of our customers are thrilled. Customers saying it changed their life to win that promotion. I think one guy back here today bought $27,000 and more furniture with 150% refund. So lots of customers are happy, and we're hoping the same thing happens on May 7th about 5 p.m. at Churchill Downs when they run the 148th running of America's greatest sporting event, the Kentucky Derby.
See, you're an ambassador for us. It's incredible. How do you approach the sports side of it, the mainstream sports, when you're putting down these wagers versus the horse racing itself? And how did you first come up with the idea to combine it with a promotion with Gallery Furniture? You know,
I did this years ago when the Texans played the Cowboys. I said if the Texans win, you get your money back. And then I did it on lots of different college football championship games, Super Bowl games, NCAA basketball this past year. And the last year I did the Kentucky Derby, said if the favorite wins the Kentucky Derby, you get your money back. And that didn't happen with Essential Quality. But I've got my fingers crossed that the Kentucky Derby favorite wins the Kentucky Derby this year, so all of our customers get their money back. And one of the good things about Perry Mutual is, you know, on a football game like Super Bowl, the best you're going to get is plus 150, 1.5 to 1. Well, on Kentucky Derby this year, we may get as high as 4 to 1 on the favorite. So a good gambling thing, and lots of overlays will be available on Kentucky Derby Day because I'm going to bet about a third of the win pool total on the favorite.
Well, that's what in this article on Horse Racing Nation, you were talking about just the nuance in how you place the bets and when you place those bets. So you've really thought it through.
Yeah, we're going to take a look at the exacta the Oaks Derby, because I think that's a lot of people that are very good horse racing bettors. See who the favorite is there on the Kentucky Derby, and that'll carry a lot of weight as to who we decide to wager on. And then we watch the mutual pools all day, try to put in a little money every couple of hours, $2 to $500,000. So it's lots of money, and hopefully by the end of the day have $3 or $4 million invested and see the favorite cross the finish line in a dead heat with Smile Happy. That would make me very happy.
Well, I have to ask you, because I obviously in preparation for this interview, I did some reading up. The one thing I could not find out, what horse or what race or what trainer, jockey, who captured your imagination that made you a horse racing fan?
Well, I went to the Kentucky Derby with my Aunt Edith many years ago when Canyonero II won the Kentucky Derby, and that was quite a lifetime experience. And then my daughter and I used to watch the documentary of Secretariat hundreds of times when she was growing up. And so I must admit, Secretariat sold me on becoming involved in horse racing as a horse owner. And then when Bernie Sams and Walker said I could have stall 1, Secretariat's famous stall at Claiborne Farms, that sealed the deal. Runhappy was going to Claiborne Farms.
That's amazing. I can't even imagine, but there's so many things in your story. The gallery furniture, everything, this empire that you've built started with $5,000. Am I correct on that?
Yeah, we started with $5,000. My wife and I did 41 years ago. And somebody asked the other day, could we do it again? The answer is absolutely, positively, without a doubt. It's all about getting up early, staying late, working hard, taking care of customers. Nothing's changed in 41 years.
And that's the thing. And that's what I have to bring up, because I would be, again, I got to use the word remiss if I did not speak to your philanthropy, because in addition to just the hard work that you put in day in and day out for your staff, for your customers, you have been a godsend for your community and across the nation. It's amazing. You've been there in times of hardship, when disasters have struck, and not just throwing money at it, but you've been there on the ground, pulling these people up, hands on.
Yeah, we were very involved in Hurricane Harvey, very involved in the recent ice storm last year in Houston. And I told the people at the Backstretch Enrichment Center right there at Churchill Downs that if Smile Happy wins the Kentucky Derby, I will donate $200,000 to the Backstretch Enrichment Center. And so did the owner of Smile Happy. He said he'd match me. So we're pulling for Smile Happy to win the Kentucky Derby, hopefully in the dead heat with my favorite pick. And if so, $400,000 will go to the Backstretch Enrichment Center, where they have about 600 people live on the backstretch at Churchill Downs, trying to make life better for them back there, because they are the backbone of horse racing.
That's amazing. And I am just thrilled that it's even possible, when you have somebody of your generosity and of your passion for this sport, to be involved again, Runhappy himself has just been a great ambassador here with just having the name stamped all over. But Mac, I gotta say, thank you so much for your time. Thank you for everything you do for not only our industry, but again, through your philanthropy, and we wish you continued success there with Gallery Furniture and all your other endeavors as well.
Thank you, Ren. Stay tuned for the most exciting 2 minutes of sports, the 2022 148th edition of the Kentucky Derby. Hopefully a dead heat between Runhappy and the favorite.
You heard it right there. We'll talk to you later on the next edition of our 2022 preview.